I'm pleased to announce that from the next academic year, commencing 2026, tertiary education will become 100% subsidized by the government.
Free education for all, not in France, the UK, or the US, but in Namibia starting 2026. No more tuition fees or registration fees, and even vocational training centers are included. Secondary education in the country is already free. 2 of Namibia's 7 universities are state-run. The new policy is an achievement of the youth and the students of the country. Student organizations like the NANSO have long fought for affordable higher education. In 2017, things boiled over. Students threatened to shut down the government's student loan agency over late disbursement of tuition fees amid high inflation and unemployment. NANSO itself was founded in 1984, inspired by students' uprising in South Africa against apartheid-era inequality in education. The organization was anti-imperial to its core. It fought against foreign control and colonialism in Namibia's education. Now, Namibia follows in the steps of countries like Cuba, Brazil, and Morocco that also offer some form of free higher education. Meanwhile, student loans have reached $1.6 trillion in the US.
Wow. Unbelievable. Free university education in Namibia from 2026. Declared the president of Namibia. Her name is kind of complicated, which is Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, right? That's her name, Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa. Namibia just made a history. President Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa has announced free higher education for all starting in 2026. No tuition, no registration fees, even technical training is covered, while students in the US are reportedly drowning in 1.6 trillion of debt. Namibia, led by the spirit of the youth activism, is choosing a different future. This victory didn't come overnight. It's thanks to tireless student movements like NANSO, Namibia National Student Organization, founded in 1984, in the fights against apartheid and colonial domination of education. Namibia now joined countries like Cuba, Morocco, Brazil in providing the free education. And then it's possible that colonizing education is real and living in a struggle. And also one of the countries that they forget in Africa is Seychelles. Seychelles also, they've got the free education and the free healthcare. That's the only country in Africa that has free healthcare and free education. I don't know, there might be some other ones, the smallest country like Sao Tome and Principe, but I really don't know too much about that. So let's one more time uploading Namibia Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa president, because she's been doing great job. Like this woman, man, she became a president of Namibia, and all she wants, like I'm gonna be honest with you, all she wants is just putting Namibia on the map. Like she's so good. I really like it. I really like it so much. She's really, really, really good, and she's been putting Namibia on the map. So Namibia, free education. What's actually free? Namibia offers free primary and secondary education in public schools, a policy enshrined in the Constitution and implemented since 2013 for primary and 2016 for secondary education. This means that tuition fees are waived and the government allocates per capita grants to schools to cover basic operation. Hidden costs and challenges. Tertiary education is a step forward, is a significant development. President Nandi Ndaitwa announced that starting in 2026, Namibia will provide free higher education, a state-run university, and vocational training centers. This policy aims to eliminate tuition and registration fee, making tertiary education more accessible to the country's predominantly young population. Namibia population. So for everybody that's watching, if you don't know Namibia, this is a map of Namibia. It's a country in the West Southern Africa, uh, bordering with South Africa, Botswana, and Angola. Okay. And then as of 2023, their population is 2.9 millions of people, whereas in South Africa is 64 million of people. So they have the right to do, like, they have the right to, they have to do, they have the right to do well about their population. So because as you can see,